When I was at the bedside, I always tried to imagine that the patient that I'm taking care of was a loved one, someone of my family. How would I want my family member to be treated? And that continues on to now. I want the best possible technology to be used to help take care of our patients. I still feel like I can make a contribution and improve the lives of people. I'm Edward Ferguson.
So Edward has been wonderful. He's helped the residency out a lot in the fact that we've moved over to Cerner, and he has helped institute a lot of protocols for admitting patients and making it easier to get the patients into the hospital.
One of the things I was interested in doing is standardizing all of the notes for the trauma system. We've had those notes standardized in the past when we were on paper system, and it was a difficult thing to kind of create within Cerner's parameters. And he, took time out of his day, and basically when I called, on the day I called, I said, I have 15 minutes right now, let's do this. And he actually ended up sitting down for like an hour.
I think the success of electronic medical records in this hospital is to a large extent the work of Edward. I mean, this is a guy who is dedicated, patient.
I knew Edward in informatics, but I didn't know Edward as the nurse. I came in contact with Edward doing a code for one of our co-workers. Edward stepped in as a nurse and saved our co-worker's life.
So the Muse score is a modified early warning score that's based on vital signs, a patient's mentation, and a patient's urine output. Edward Ferguson used the Muse score to formulate a program here at our hospital in which we can identify patients that are possibly in distress. So from January 13th of 2015 until midsummer, our hospital has had approximately 14 rescues using the Muse score alone, in which the patient's level of care has been escalated.
The reason he's in this position is he knows our position, he's well respected, he's kind, he has a good sense of humor, and he's very tolerant.
So one word that comes to mind would be fluid. He's been very good with the residents and with change. He's been very fluid as far as he quickly adapts, and he quickly helps us adapt.
Edward is the bomb. I'm the Emily trauma coordinator, and we collect data on patients out of charge. We collect hundreds of data points. We were really behind with collecting our data. And Edward got the job, and we asked him, can you come up with a report to get all this data, these kinds of data points out of a patient's chart to save us hours, to save us time? And Edward said, let me see it, and I'll try. Edward spent about an hour working on this report and gave us the report, and it was amazing. All the data points that we needed was on this one report, in like 3 pages. And I'd run down to Edward's office and I'd say, can you add this? Can you add that? And he'd say, well, with a smile, he would say, let me try, and he'd always produce what we needed.
Never once have I heard him say, oh gosh, I'm too busy, cannot come. We have many other things to do. So that is the incredible thing about Edward. He is as good as he is, one of the most humble people.